Hi, Canfollow fans. Let me just make sure I've got the levels right. Maybe you can hear me. I hope you can. It's Raz calling from Cardiff. I was in London for a few days last week. I went to visit family and brought my daughter along. And it was great. And then there was the World Cup on, the Women's World Cup. And I had a sneaky suspicion that a certain, how can I say this, a certain sibling of mine wanted Spain to win. And he got his wish. He got his wish. So first and foremost, before I read off the team sheets and show you guys what's going on, England women, well done. I know you fell short at the last hurdle. Spain was the better team in comparison, but what you've done, reaching two finals, a European final and winning it, and the World Cup final and getting close. Hats off to you. I know that's not probably what you want to hear. I know how gutting it is. And, us England fans, we can't be any more prouder for you. You know what I mean? You girls have shown the men what it takes to get to the latter stages. And I can't say anything else more than fantastic. I was thinking that I was at Wembley because my daughter went to the weekend concert on Friday. I dropped her off, and I was thinking about walking around the Wembley Stadium and seeing Bobby Moore's statue, and I was thinking, could you imagine if I believe her name is Ellen Bright, the defender, if her statue was up there, if she'd won the World Cup. You got the men's World Cup winner and the women's World Cup winner, statue. It would have been something else, but it wasn't to be. Like I said, and the Spanish team, there was a couple of things that happened there as well that was a bit kind of unsavoury, but they seemed to galvanise and managed to push. They pushed England and they got it over the line. So congratulations to Spain. Unlucky England. Maybe, next time you might be able to get over the line. Right, so I'm just looking at what's going on at the moment. Millie Bright is what Emerson's closure has just come up. So let me just, first and foremost, let's do the housekeeping. It's Raz calling from Cardiff. Welcome to another watch along. It's Crystal Palace against Arsenal. Arsenal's first away match, and I've been watching a few past matches of this leg, and sometimes it seems to have gone in the favour of Crystal Palace. So let's just hope that we're a bit more attacking and daring for this match. I normally give you guys a weather update. In Cardiff, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And actually, in London, for the last few days, the weather was really good. So, props to everyone. First and foremost, let's see my wingman, Ashley D. As he says, hey, goodness, it's time for Canfor TV watch along for Crystal Palace vs Arsenal. Let's hope for a few goals tonight. Yes, let's hope. And Ashley D, as well as Emerson, they both came up with the team sheet. So sorry, Emerson, I'm trying to use it on my phone, but I'm using my phone to watch the match. So I'll tell you about the logistics later. But first and foremost, team sheet: Ramsdale, Partey, White, Saliba, Tomiyasu, Rice, Havertz, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Nketiah, and the subs are Raya, Shevchenko, makes subs bench, Kioa, Gabriel, Jorginho, Smith, Rowe, Nelson, Vieira, and Trossard. I like to see Trossard playing up front. And Emerson's coming in. Evening, Ralph and Ashley D. Evening, Emerson. Evening. And there you go. Ashley D's returned the favour. And Ashley D, wow, son of a miracle, Ralph is on time. I tell you what's happened. So I was at my parents' house from Thursday late afternoon. Drove down from Cardiff to London, and I drove back early this afternoon, because I knew I sorted out with Alex. I wanted to do the watch along, so I drove back and I dropped my door off, and I drove back to the flat. Yeah, and I'm here, and I've been fiddling around. If I have to be honest, I'm just hoping I've got everything all in place. But yeah, I'm normally on time. Alex Porritt says, hello, Alex. Alex? Ashley Pollard says hello. And Emerson's corrected me, Millie Bright. Yes, Millie Bright. You know what? I identify her because she's a defender, she's rugged, she's brilliant at what she does, and to step in as captain, you know what? If they had pulled it off, it would have been something else. But you know, it wasn't to be. And Colin Young, Colin, Wreck-It Ralph is live. Smash that like button, slackers. Colin Young, thank you very much. Alex and I are looking into your grateful donation to try and see if I can, when I do the watch alongs, I'll go straight into it. But I've subscribed to, without giving it away. What's up in the sky? It's a bird. It's a. Oh, I gave it away. Anyway, so I was subscribed to the sky, and I'm watching the match. But the other matches, when they don't show it, we will use that platform. And fingers crossed, we get it sorted. So thanks very much. Emerson's come in. Says Emerson says need to change top in the second half as we're wearing the yellow top. You know what? I know it's the yellow top. I have got, I would say, countless. Message. I also got countless kits, but Grace was graciously donated this top. I put a bit of money towards it, but the other half, you know, sorted it out for me. So that's all cool. But to get the away kit, you have to shell out another £85. So I'll see what's in the coffers and I'll see if I can get the away kit. But thank you very much, Emerson. I know there's an away kit that they're playing in. It's also popped up on there as well. Coming for the TV. Hello, Ashley Point. How's it going? Is the question that's been sent. Okay, so I have got, I say, multiple platforms. I'm just making sure that on whatever platform I'm watching it, this is my laptop, this is my phone, and so far we seem to be almost synced in watching this match. First and foremost, guys, what do you think the score is going to be? I think it's going to be very testy. I think I'm going to come away with a draw, only because, and this may not be right or fair, it's away. I know that Arsenal want to impress upon themselves to start galvanising, and also if you look at the other scores over the weekend, there's going to be a bit of a mismatch as well. We all thought that Chelsea would lose to West Ham, you know, and who would have thought them down the road would have done Man United. So I'll be happy with a draw. I know it's not the place we want to be, but I think it's going to be rather testing. Crystal Palace, you know, they don't take many prisoners, and Roy Hodgson always seems to have some kind of trick up his sleeve. So I reckon it's going to be I'll say 1-1, but I reckon there'll be more goals in it. A 2-2 draw. A 2-2 draw, I reckon. So what do you reckon? I know you guys are going to say, Ralph's sitting on the post again. We're gonna do him. I don't know. And it's still early doors. The team's still trying to find its feet. A 2-2 draw, I reckon. Emerson Croatia reckons it's going to be 3-1. That's very optimistic and cool. Let's see who else comes into the chat to see what the score is going to be. Everyone's just not walking. So far, the teams are just getting themselves ready to go through the tunnel. Ramsdale seems to be in good spirits. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Emerson is keeping up with. Well, I say I'm keeping up with Emerson. I'm keeping up with Emerson. Teams are on the way out for the pre-match handshake. From messages from my mini screen. Yes, they are walking out now, so maybe just a few seconds lag, as it were. But I'm okay. I'm good with that. So we still got roughly 5 minutes, I want to say. What do you guys reckon about the Women's World Cup? If we can squeeze that in quickly, do you reckon that it was a fair result? Do you reckon that the better team won on the day? Do you think that it will be the furore about Prince William not going over? Because my brother and I had a conversation. He was running out of flags, to be honest, because England was playing against Nigeria, and he said, "Oh, I reckon Nigeria would win." And actually, Nigeria pushed England to penalties. Then of course, his other half is Colombian, so support Colombia, and they lost. And who was it? Who was it? It was Colombia and was that it? I think it was Colombia, and then Spain. So he was literally running out of flags. He did say that he said he was running out of flags. We was laughing about it. But yeah, like I said before, props to the women. I'm not sure what the guys are going to do for I think is it like their Euros? Yeah, because we had the World Cup last year, so maybe not this next year, the year after coming. We'll have the sorry, frog in the throat. We'll have the Euros as well. Team is out. Crystal Palace is showing their lineup, and we've gone all quiet on the Western Front, as they say. So hopefully, I just want to make sure I'm coming across loud and clear. We are almost 12 minutes into a stream. Kickoff is virtually a few moments away. Another point I want to bring up, who has got the home and away kit? Which one of you has splashed out 160 or nearly 180 pounds for the home and away kit for Arsenal? Tell me. I want to know. If we need to look for GoFunding or something like that, which one you guys can help us along the way, as it were. The kit's not cheap. I remember when I bought my first kit. Actually, it was my mum. My mum bought me my first kit, and it was the old school, red and white, and it was long sleeves. So if you're playing your kit during the summer, it was sweltering. In the winter, it's no biggie. It's no biggie in the winter and actually my kit was longer. It went past my hands. It was that long, and when it washed, because technology wasn't that fantastic, the red dye started seeping into the white sleeve, so I almost turned the kit pink. Oh dear! But that was my first kit, and then my brother graciously got me a kit a few years ago. It was the yellow kit. Wasn't too keen on the colour, so I'm buzzing with flies around here. But I've always had other kits as well, red and white kits and everything else. So, Emerson's come in and said, yes, spot on the sound picture. I have all three from my sources. Fantastic. All three. Is the third kit? Is it like the green and blue? I want to say. Is it green and blue? It's like I know way back in the 80s, I think we had a kit like that, but it wasn't like a third kit. I'm sure it was like the away kit. Colin Young's coming. I cannot tell a lie. Not just for me, but my two boys. No matching that. Yeah, you got to buy for your kids. You got to get them initiated. It's the one thing that I did with my nephew, his son. I got him the Arsenal kit, but for my kids, my second eldest, I got him the. If you remember, I think it's about 2008. 8 or 9, maybe 9 or 10. The white kit with the the burgundy badge and the burgundy shorts. I got him that one. And my daughter, I didn't get anything for her. Anyway, the spirit of the after the Women's World Cup, I didn't get my daughter an Arsenal. I have to sneak it in. I have to. She's a bit of a rugby girl. She likes rugby because down this end it's all rugby. But yeah, the match is about to start in a minute. Arsenal is the kick-off. I think they are clapping for Trevor Francis, I want to say. Yeah, Trevor Francis and John Bellison. Right. Normally I have an earpiece, but Arsenal's kicked off. We're underway. And ball hoofed into the box and cleared. Come on, hold the ball, hold the ball. Tomiyasu looking for a pass. And Crystal Palace first throw. I still haven't seen your predictions, guys. Tell me what you think your prediction is going to be. As Arsenal are playing the ball amongst the back three. I can't get my head around Partey being. I didn't see the lineup. I saw the lineup, big pardon, but it's the formation that I missed out on. I have been playing with back three like we would have done last week. Okay, so Emerson did say 3-1, but nobody else has popped in. Ashley D, are you gonna pop in and tell us what score you reckon it's gonna be? And Ashley Porfit. Let me make sure I got your surname correct. Ashley Porritt. If you get a chance, tell us what you think the score's going to be. Arsenal scramble the ball in the opposition box, and Martinez under it. It's been jostled. Couple of passes. We're still back in possession. And there we go. Back in our half again. Saka on the ball, cutting in, Rudegaard. There's a couple of comments in there. I am 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Evening, Gunnar Matters. How you doing, bruv? You okay? I've just seen this from Ashley D. Martinez, too slow, should have shot. I don't think he got it on the right side. And Colin Young said, I will not even guess what this mad scientist lineup will do. Hope it was working. Yes, always well. Thank you very much, Guna. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I was down for a few days with my family, catching up with Alex. Wanted to talk more stuff with Alex, but Alex is busy most of the time. There we go. So this is where the corner's going to come in, no doubt. So you are maybe about 20 seconds ahead of me, 20 to 30 seconds ahead of me. Let me see what we're going to do with this corner. Oh, they're showing goals from corner from last season. We were top above them down the road for corners, goals from corners. Well, it's in, but push that wide again. Play through back to Saka. You're 4 minutes. I'm 4 minutes 19. The ball comes all the way back, and Ramsdale plays it back to Saliba, who plays it to Tomiyasu. No, Tomiyasu. Who's that? It's out wide. Yeah, you're about 30 seconds, 40 seconds ahead of me, Emerson. We're just approaching, well, soon be approaching 5 minutes. Okay, so here, brilliant. Cut out from this. Okay, not much happening. Tomiyasu playing it back to the centres. Partey, loose pass, man. Loose pass. Come on, play to feet. Jeez. Goodness comes to say, I'm also on the same time as you, Emerson. Fantastic. Header out, Odegaard. Referee getting away. Leisurely pass back to our back four. Tomiyasu. Rice. Saliba. Oh, stay Saliba. The ball's gone to Saka. Saka plays it back. And back to ourselves, that's Saliba. Ball played back again to our defenders. Oh, ball played in, but referee's given a free kick. Opposite way. Eddie almost got on the end of that one. Ball from Havertz. Havertz are quite deep. We'll see how. Arsenal need to start imposing themselves a bit more. Oh! Nearly snatched by Eddie, and Eddie slides in again, hoping the goalkeeper will make a mistake, but the ball's played out. Ball's won by Chris Patterson, then putting ourselves forward. Ball's going wide. On Tomiyasu. A cross shot. Our resident Liverpool stroke Arsenal fan, Carl's in the house. Hey Carl, how you doing, man? You okay? What's this I hear? You know, how did you guys go on the weekend? It was a bit of a challenging win against, was it Brentford you played against? And how you feel about Caicedo giving away a penalty when they've gone to Chelsea? Tomiyasu clears the ball. Quinn Young has come back in. Let's see what Crystal Palace is going to do. Ball's gone out wide, but it's gone too wide. Quinn Young, this is madness again. I'm sorry, Eddie does not move. Trossard to the bench, and Havertz has Partey out of position and Gabriel on the bench. Yeah. Carl says, how small do you want to be? Is it hide and seek? It was Bournemouth really fun. And Corey Canfield comes in, sorry. Here we go again, Glenn Wynn. Here we go again. But yeah, I don't want to, here we are, we're nearly 10 minutes in, nearly 25 minutes of my watch along. I don't want to sound negative. I don't want to sound like I'm getting on Eddie's back. You got Trossard. You got Partey. There must be something that Arteta is trying to do or trying to force to get the players to play the way that he wants them to play. And in this way, I don't know. I don't know. Tactically, I don't understand. If there's anyone out there who can make me understand, I love to. But the ball's bouncing around in Crystal Palace's box, and no one's put a foot on it. Odegaard's on the ball. Saka back to Odegaard. And Rice is trying to get some attention, but that ain't going to happen. A shot wide, and it's comfortable. That was not going to trouble the goalkeeper at all. There's more like a chip. No Arsenal player running into the box for that. Hey, John Gooners in. Envy Gooners. Come on, you yellas. Hey, John. Long time no see. I see a lot of the posts on the WhatsApp channel that we've got. And you give and send a lot of info as well, so it's much appreciated. The ball darting around, playing around a bit. Arsenal trying to put their foot on it. Martinelli trying to do everything. Wins us a throw off to Corey. I can say that because see his number on his back. Oh no, it's gone to Crystal Palace. Oh, interesting. Carl says, "How's Adodolier Decore playing? We've been linked with him? Oh, okay. I don't know. I just saw him just now, but he seems to be okay." Koyang says Havertz was 2 steps late, and Carl still not invited to the WhatsApp group. I think that you have to go through a couple of stringent tests there, Carl. We talked to Alex. You have to take that. That's above my pay grade. That is. That's Alex. That's all Alex. I'm gonna hand it over to him. I'm sure you can join our WhatsApp group. If why not have a resident Scouser stroke Arsenal fan in the group? And yeah, John Gunnar, even Carl, great result for the Scousers, he says. Are you missing Caicedo? Are you missing him, Carl? Meanwhile, Crystal Palace are attacking the left flank. Smart ball in, but Partey cleans it up. Triangles outside the box. And we just kick it. Oh. So we got a bit of Saka on the ball. So Eddie dialing the ball straight across. Corner. As Emerson has come up with. Okay, you can see that was it Martinelli was screaming for it. Was it Martinelli? Yeah, Martinelli was screaming for it and it didn't come his way. Arsenal's second corner. Collins says Saka was wonderful there, but again, keeper gathers, easy ball, and Carl comes out. I wouldn't miss him if I had only joking. Oh, jeez. Well, my second screen, I was watching it on the larger screen, decided just to fold. That's all right. We'll come back. At the moment, the mobiles is holding up good. And the through ball, oh, held up. Played that wide. Emerson is coming. Our players need to put pressure on the goalkeeper when having corners. Oh, beaten by Thomas has been beaten and saved by Ramsdale. Jeez. Talking about pressure. Now, Martinelli, go on, go on. No, it's too much. Referee's blown up. Tommy Ashley got beaten easy on the right flank, and then Ramsdale had to push the ball. Well, yeah, they had to push it wide. He came for it, palmed it out. Because I answered you, John, he says. And Colin Young, hi Carl. If you gave us Klopp, you could root for Arsenal with us and become a WhatsApp member. There you go. And again, Crystal Palace on the attack once again. Saved once again by Ramsdale. I think White has pulled up. Again, what is going on with this team? Within a space of about 30 seconds, they've had like 2 chances. So the first chance was smothered by White, and the second one was just. This is going to be a long evening. Through ball. Martinelli was not going to get that. Oh, it was Martinelli. It was Odegaard. a couple of comments that's coming in there. I'll put them up after this last bit of action. Keeper pumps the ball up. One header, Tomiyasu on the ball and thrown. So Emerson says Eze gets a shot away by routine save. Yes, routine save, but we could have been behind. And Collins had a laugh at Carl. And Collins says, boy, Gabriel on the bench is working well for us. You see, I'm a firm believer in having a strong squad and everybody knows where the places are. And I don't get having Gabriel on the bench. And look what's happened. Timber came in one match and he's out for about 5-6 months. We've just got a corner. Thanks to Emerson. Emerson's coming saying Arsenal third corner. Carl says you need to show what the score in for people that have just joined. Just an idea. Oh, okay. I will have to. I don't know how I'll do that. I have to find a way to do that. Okay, that's a good suggestion actually. Yeah. I'll talk to the tech head Ajax to see if we can do that. John Laguna comes in. Arsenal women, the most successful women's team ever been, going in 35 years. Is that another corner? Another corner. Rice in between the goalkeeper, Saliba, and nothing to Corey. No. Fended off. Cold back in. Goalkeeper. Header. Goalkeeper gathers. Our boys are playing with laboratory coats with abacus. Oh, Colin, mate, you've got some remarks, man. Crystal Palace attacking right side flank. Laboratory coats. There was something while Crystal Palace through ball is Eze a ball wide, beat Tomiyasu, cuts in, no, Arsenal still standing around. Ball chipped into the box, and Saka rips it away, but it goes to a Crystal Palace player who gathers it and hands it back. And Crystal Palace doing the triangles, now working it along the midfield line, through the middle. As he through the middle, wide, puts a Ben one on his rear end, has a shot, and it just goes wide. That's the core. That looks a lot closer than it looked. Great move, Tomiyasu. Carl says, I think 1-0 Arsenal today. Okay, Carl. I appreciate that. But I have to say, I haven't seen anything of Arsenal while we try and play the ball outside our box, walk outside our box. Partey back on the ball again. Squares the ball right across to Martinelli. Martinelli puts the ball away to Tomiyasu. Havertz, who's been a bit quiet. Partey. I just find that our football's gone really pedestrian. It's really gone pedestrian. And Spurs give away a free kick, and we continue. Saliba, Rice, back to Odegaard, back to Rice, and Partey's looking for someone. Odegaard looking for a way in. Ball to Tomiyasu, and then to Havertz. No, that's Martinelli. Saka walking the ball along. Havertz. Martinelli. It's a very slow, progressive passing along the midfield, back, forward. Odegaard over to Martinelli. Martinelli trying to. The ball goes to Tomiyasu. Again, Rice to Martinelli. Have a shot outside the box. We've got the ball, and we're not. We I'm going to go through with these comments. John Laguna says 3-0 Arsenal. Carl says great to see Everton bottom of the table. Ashley D has come in parachuting first chance they get. Arsenal trying to walk it into the box. We lose the ball and they're running at us. Korea Young, I honestly like their chances created more than ours thus far. And John Laguna has come up sticky toffees, booing the injured player. Carl says, if you count all friendly goals this season, Harry Kane is still. John Laguna used to nick the works high vis for football training. I think Arsenal stole my idea. And Carl has come in. Has Rice gone off the boil already? Crystal Palace attacking another through ball, but no one on the end of it. Young, we are playing keep away for goodness sake. Emerson's coming in 25 minutes. 25 minutes now. Young, come on, create a chance for goodness sake. And Carl coming Groundhog Day, have a shot from outside the box. I just don't understand why is it that we keep on trying to walk the ball in the box. You're putting the ball in the box, you float it in the box. Two of the defenders are 6 foot. What's the chance of Eddie trying to get on the end of one of those? And this Eddie's trying to jockey in. He's taking on one or two players. And he's looking for a penalty, but that was never going to go their way. Good tackle. Referee giving a tackle to, I think, Havertz is down, and a yellow card. That all came about because, one, Eddie was trying to jockey in and try and take players on. Ball gets squirted out, and then in Havertz trying to get to the ball, Crystal Palace defender lands in one. So, yeah, Jordan Ayew is booked. Yeah. So Eddie was in. It has pulled back a little bit, but he went down too soft. Havertz brought one there. Yeah, yes. But I don't understand why is it that we feel that we have to walk the ball in. This is not a team that you walk the ball in. What we're trying to do, we're trying to show that we're Barcelona, or we're trying to get ourselves ready for the Champions League. You watch with the Champions League when the first set of games kicks off. Tell me if we're going to play the same way. Odegaard with the kick into the box, and it goes for a goal kick. Partey's header goes wide. Carl comes in. Do you think you need more signings? What do you reckon, guys? What do you think the answer to that is? Trying to I don't know what's going on here. Well, Eddie hits the post. A mistake. Ball one. And Eddie, when you're there, you got to score. Hits the post. He's quite fortunate to get the chance, but you got to hit the post. No, hit the post. You got to score. You got to score. The Gruner Arteta out. He says. And Corey Young, all these corners and set pieces with Gabriel on the bench. There you are. Actually,
What's happening, Ralph?
Alex, I'm frustrated already.
Already.
The women's England match was far more engaging than Arsenal at this moment in time. We just hit the post. We've had the ball go over the top, but there's no chance Saka's going to get onto that one.
Yeah, I've just seen it. And then catch you off the post, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gruner Matters coming. We need cover for Saka. Then I think we should be okay. There was Carl's coming. First, John Gruner. Eddie dived like a swan, and Carl comes in saying maybe spend 945 million like Chelsea. Oh, jeez. Ramsdale clears. Emerson, yes, put a scoreboard red and white for home matches and colours for away. Alex, we had an idea from Carl that anyone who comes into the chat, if it's possible to put up the score during the watch along. Is there a way that we can technically?
That's something we can look at doing. That's something we can look at doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Just so anyone who walks, it's an idea from Carl. Carl wants to join it in the WhatsApp group as well.
Okay.
Resident Liverpool stroke Arsenal fan. I said that was above my pay grade. I have to put those to you, and I think Colin wants him to put it in writing to you as well. So. Okay, let's go into some of these. While Arsenal are playing tiki-taka football in the midfield. Quite young, mad science. We're supposed to be all in, aren't we, John? Carl says, what do you think the standard of refereeing so far this season? Nothing too controversial, but I mean, it's the second game for us. Joe Laguna, low Colin, I'm joking. Quayne Young, 19 years without a league title is long enough for this guy. John Laguna's come in. Eddie rinsed the Palace defence. Yeah, but he did put the ball in the back of the net. And you know what? I know that this is a thing. When you're a striker, that's your bread and butter. If you don't put the ball in the back of the net, you get criticised. If you put the ball in the back of the net, oh well, he was lucky. You're a striker, you've got to take those. I'd rather you're criticised for putting the ball in the back of the net and taking your chances, maybe missing one or two, then offside. Offside. How could you guys? Come on. How could you not see that? Oh, jeez. This team. And this is the second match. It's the second match of the season. Oh, dear me. Where was I? Carl. Yeah, Carl. Here's Alex inviting me to the WhatsApp group.
I've said it before. I've invited him before.
Okay. Good Matters comes in. To be fair to Eddie, he was off balance when the shot was taken. Okay. One slip up by Ramsdale and he's dropped. Is that the idea? Says John Laguna. We'll see that now. Carl says in blood writing. In blood writing.
It can be arranged. It can be arranged.
Yeah, I think it has to be it may have to be the blood of a Liverpool player. And the contract. It's got to be an open contract, Carl. Emerson has said the ref debate should watch how many decisions that Man City get away with, as it is Man U are the same. I don't think Man U so much as Man U, I always said before, maybe at their home games, but I don't think they get that many from away from home. Or maybe I'm just thinking. Coin's coming. Arsene Wenger missed the top four spots 2 times in 22 seasons. What is Mikel Arteta on? Oh, you know what? If he scores, that was a lucky recovery. Ugh, no,
What's
life.
wrong? Declan Rice has got is he lost his contact lenses?
Yeah, but it's that's dealt with. We just gave the ball away, and I think I'm not sure if Decore or Ayu had a chance, and we got it back. Sorry, there was Carl's coming. Are you trying to wait as long as Liverpool did for a league title? Yeah,
Almost 30 years, isn't it?
yeah. Good matters. I don't think one mistake will get Ramsdale dropped, though. It has to be a costly mistake, but I think you need to be careful when that decision with that decision. Oh, there we go. Ah. Was it offside? Lovely ball by Rice. Eddie tried to tip the goalkeeper. He tried to tip the goalkeeper. Why put your laces for it? He's trying to be cute. Eddie goes close, but over the bar. John Laguna says it's not the ref, it's how PGMOL implement the rules. And Guna matters exemplify how I felt just then.
How do you feel just then? Oh dear. It's on the shoulder.
Coin's coming, ruthlessness. That is exactly the purpose of quality squad depth. Arteta likes people. We are 36 minutes in, and Eddie's had 2 chances. And Colin Young's coming, saying how a freaking tackle should have been made. My goodness, yeah. Come on. Why? Why are we so slow? Is this a kind of ploy that all we're gonna do, we're just gonna just stroke the ball for the first half, and then when they score, that's when we're gonna start panicking. Saka back on the ball. Cuts back in, cuts out, cuts back in again. Easy ball, easy to Rice. Rice back to Odegaard. Odegaard trying to look for a way in. Goes wide, tips the ball in. Crystal Palace repel. 2 players down, so both heads. So it means that they have to stop the match, especially with head injuries. Okay, so Carl comes in. Okay, I'll use L. Had you he was a player and a half. He wasn't he? Did he play that Bolton as well? I think he played at Bolton, didn't he? Good matters. He was too close to the goals. The chip keeper just low shot in their person. Exactly. Why do you want to chip the ball when you're trying to chip the keeper from 6 yards? You're not Messi, and you know what? He will get pillared for it, unfortunately, because should be 1 go up. John Laguna, get into like the new shirt. What do you reckon, Alex? New shirt? Can't hear you. Okay. Odegaard's down. Man United got lucky against Wolves. We're back. 30 years can go fast, yeah. Especially if you're an Arsenal fan, that's for sure. How I must admit, how was that a free kick? Martin, have a go at them. Just have a go at them. No, there's too many back. Korean Young. Win the dog, maybe Australia needs a cat named Lullaby. And Goodman says, Ags is not a fan of the new green shirt, though he hates it. A ball from Eddie to Saka. Saka trying to dig in. And a shot. That was never going to be on target, son. And yes, we are 40 minutes and still 0-0. You push too far wide. If you push too far wide, lay the ball off for someone because you're never going to get a shot in. Ah, yeah. Successive appearances. 82 by Bukayo Saka. A ball laid across from Havertz. Saka back on the ball again. Moves it back to Partey, who gives it to Odegaard. Partey's back on the ball again. Partey flicks the ball up, but well repelled. They're playing the ball outside the box. Exactly, have a shot. We've got another corner. Odegaard gets a shot away. Just have a shot. That's what happened. It was dipping under the bar as well. So, Korean Young coming. Jeez Louise, where's our goal? Do you get passing points? No. Shoot the ball, man. Well, we're making the goalkeeper look good, that's for sure. There you go. Korean Young says, thank you, all the guys. Shoot some more, man. Right. Just doesn't it go all the way in? It's flicked up. Partey has to get a referee. No, Saka. Easy, quick ball. Oh. Well, it's a shot outside the box. Good matters says, Odegaard. Are you ahead of me then? Because that was Martinelli. Martinelli had a shot. Yeah, you're just behind us, you are. 42, and we come up to 43 minutes in the first half. Still, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 0. And ball pumped up, well held. Referee's given a free kick. That's nice. Nice one. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Would it be too much to ask to do it in the colours of the home and away team?
I'm not going to bother to do that. I'm not going to bother to do that. The score line's there.
Thank you. We'll say. Okay, so ball's out to Saka. Saka.
So what's going wrong, Ralph? Just not scoring, isn't it?
Alex,
From what?
we are trying to walk the ball. We're trying to walk the ball. To me, Crystal Palace is not a a team that you can razzle dazzle with football. They don't care. They defend and then they attack. Defend and they attack. And Arsenal's trying to walk the ball in at every moment. When what you want to do is just be direct. Have some shot. You know, if you vary it, if you have some shots outside the box, if you do the smart tackles or the smart fouls, break up their momentum in their half. You know.
Ralph, that's not the Arsenal way. The Arsenal way is
No,
to
I
build up
know.
play.
I
You know,
know.
again, that's why I said, you know, if we were to buy, for example, an Ivan Tony, where you can go direct to because you can see Palace there, it's a low block, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's got to be intricate play, get the ball out wide, fast passing. But that's the way that Mikel Arteta wants this team to play. But if you go direct, you don't have the striker to go direct, Ralph, because then Nketiah is not the tools of strikers. Whereas, you know,
But then you
Ivan
got
Tony,
Trossard. But you got
yeah,
Trossard. So what?
yeah, but
So that's what you
he's even
should do.
shorter. But that's not going direct, is he? What do you mean by going direct?
What I mean by going direct? All right, you can play chess if you want to,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no point trying to do, in my term, in my mind, tiki-taka football. There, look at if you look at it from now, from my viewpoint, it's all low block. You're trying to break the team down by smart
Mm-hmm.
passing, but you're not quick enough. You're not quick enough to do that. And look at this now. They're coming at us on where are they? They're
But
already in our box.
you just said that Eddie Nketiah had a couple of chances. So that's
Yeah,
what's missing. Not sticking the ball in the net. It's not so much about tiki-taka football. He's not able to stick the ball in the net.
yeah. Aquarium says Trossard on for Eddie, Gabriel on for Havertz at half time, Ben White to right back and Partey to the middle, Partey in Rice.
Oh, so what? Don't tell me Partey's playing right back.
Yes.
You're joking.
We got lucky twice. Crystal Palace were literally onto us. And I want to say it with
Ralph. What's this that Carl said? Alex Ralph said he wants Peter Crouch.
don't. Alex Ralph said he wants Peter Crouch to come out of the time and play for Arsenal. Need their target.
Oh, that sounds about right, man. Oh dear.
I think we've got more chance of having Peter Crouch join from the watch along, to be honest. And here we are, half time. And Emerson, yeah, this is what I missed. We're playing 3-5-2. 3-5-2.
I don't know. Is Glenn, are you still listening? Are you still watching? Watch along. What did we say on the Back Five podcast? Thomas Partey at right back can't happen. It can't happen again, isn't it? It's happened again.
Well, guess what?
What?
I drove all the way up from London for this.
What? To London? You didn't drive to London for that. You drove to London to spend time with your family,
I drove all the way from London.
Oh, right. Okay. You should have stayed in London, didn't it?
Yeah, maybe I should. Colin, my goodness, mad science. Lab coats off. Abacus put away and let the boys play natural positions. Good matters. Again, yeah, he is at right back, bruv. I don't understand why.
We said that, didn't we?
Don't understand.
Oh my goodness.
What is it that Arteta is trying to do?
I don't know, but is he trying to get sacked? I don't know.
I thought that I'll enjoy this evening and see maybe an exciting. I think, in essence, Crystal Palace had more. We've had two chances, one clear cut chance, but Crystal Palace had about maybe three chances, but they're all gone to. It's either a last ditch tackle or it's Ramsdale saving, or they're just shooting wide. So Carl says, "Would you take Decore?" You know what? Based on what I've just seen today, I don't see why not. But if consistency, good man, look until it goes wrong, then it'd be too little, too late. I reckon. Good is going to jump in the shower, and Carl says, "Avi Alonso is going to be a great manager." Right. Guess what, guys? They're on a break. I'm gonna go on my break. Um, Come back, reconvene to see what happens in the second half. I may swap tops actually. I'm not feeling this one. So go drink something, eat something, take it easy, and come back in a few minutes, and we resume this watch along, Raz's watch along. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Yeah. See you guys shortly. Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. We're about to start the second half. Didn't take long, did it? It's only maybe about a few minutes, I thought. Here we go. Collingham was going in. Arteta's the only manager I know that would possibly put Messi at the B if he had him. And then Quay Young, what exactly did Havertz threaten the entire 45 minutes? Is there really somebody that can explain it to me? No, no, no. And we have kicked off. We've kicked off. I think Chris was back on the ball. Oh, nice little flick around. And they've just gone wide. What's that, about 20 seconds into the, to the second half? A typical round the house back heel. This is not going to. I mean, it's wide, but it is such an easy, typical thing to defend, and we are not there. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so Partey, White, Saliba, and Tomiyasu, Odegaard, Rice, and Havertz, Saka, Nketiah, and Martinelli. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that we're going to have a sub within the next
20 minutes on the 70th minute? Yeah, well, Colin says no changes. 70th minute subs incoming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say about 70th minute. Yeah, but you know why? If Arsenal score, then in a sense, Arteta will feel, well, his justification in what he's doing at this moment in time, there's no need to change it until we need to change it. But you know what it's like. We score one, and of course, Crystal Palace will feel that they have to come out now, forget the low block, and start attacking us.
Yeah.
So Saka doing the same thing again. He's trying to beat the man inside out, trying to go from the inside, but defended again. Gets the ball and back again. Pass it. And Saka's away. Ball crossed in, but keeper snuffs it out.
No,
Saka
Rafa,
is
you like
tricky, but he's predictable.
who?
Saka.
Yeah.
Keeper was going to throw the ball out, he's rolled it out to his defender, and ball played forward. Eze, I think his name is. He's come and picked it up, plays it out wide, and they pump the ball forward, and it's gone out. Tomiyasu looking for someone.
What's your prediction, Ralph, anyway?
2-2.
2-2?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
2-2.
I said 2-2.
Yeah?
Is it 2-2 or a draw?
1-1 draw or 0-0 draw.
Yeah, well, a draw nonetheless. And the way things are going, unless Arsenal changes something, it's, yeah. But you've got to give Roy Hodgson some credit, though, isn't it? He might be in his mid-70s, but he still knows how to gear up his team, doesn't he?
Roy Hodgson is a gangster. You see what he did last week? The guy, I try to remember what team they played against, and the guy tried to poke him, innit? And he ended up pushing him.
Yeah. Was it Forest? It wasn't Forest. Was it Forest? No.
No.
I can't remember who
we
it
played
was.
Forest.
Was it?
Huh? It was.
Yeah.
Martinelli was almost giving the matters. Alex, that's exactly what I meant about playing Trossard. And to Apollo's point, Mikel has to make subs much earlier for that theory to work. Corner swung in, keeper punches it. It goes straight to.
But do you know, what I wanted to say, Glenn, is, we're talking about having impact players come off the bench and doing something. If over a course of 2 weeks, that the impact player is saying to you that when I come on, I can do a job, why not start the impact player? Start him so you can have an instant impact rather than being reactive to the situation. But yeah.
Arsenal got a free kick about 45 yards outside, and they're trying to do a quick one. I don't think the referee's going to give a penalty. He's pointed to a penalty. He's pointing. The free kick from Martinelli, and as Eddie tried to get it, he got his foot, and the keeper has brought him down. I don't think he was going to get the ball. He got his foot to it.
Oh, it looks like a penalty to me. Well,
yeah, we've seen those.
Yeah.
It looks similar to
penalty.
Similar to what's the name of that keeper?
That's a penalty.
Yeah, VAR's got to go up. That touch was so gone. We got bailed out, fellas. Well, nothing's happened yet. Hasn't been scored yet. Yeah, Gunnar says the pen. The fact the keeper came for the ball, didn't get it, irrespective of direction. Yeah. Who's taking it? Saka, or Eddie, or Martinelli, or Partey?
I think the goalkeeper knew it as well. I mean, I'm a few minutes behind, but you can see, even from his reaction, he's not remonstrating too much because he knows that he didn't get to the ball in time.
Odegaard. And it is 1-0 to Arsenal. Corey Young. Oh, Partey set a basketball pick on Eddie's. And Jonathan goes, get in Eddie, top score. Well, it would have been, but Odegaard has come away with the penalty. Well, it's a good, well-worked free kick for what it's worth. And Corey Young saying, Saka is shaken, handed off to Odegaard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, Arteta's thinking, everything's going to plan at the moment. Let's see what's going to happen now. John the Goon is going to go. Gunnar Matters, calm penalty, great captain, fantastic. And Carl's come in. I think he's going to put his what's up administration into question. Was never a pen, he says. I think that Peter Crouch blood may come into question. And Colin Young says, Carl gets a yellow, he says. All right, Crystal Palace on the attack. side netting. That's the thing. No matter how much we get ahead, they come straight back at us. Colin Young, you're racking them up, Carl, he says. And Jonathan says, keeper dives, Carl. Good matters come back in. I don't think is that Saka has to know when to not take penalty, and I think that would have been discussed beforehand, in my opinion. Carl's up for a laugh. And we've got Arsenal heading. Is that Eddie? Eddie's back on the ball, but he gives the ball away. Crystal Palace back on the counter. Neat feet. For a moment, the ball just rolled and no one was looking at it. Oh, nearly cheeky ball from Odegaard. Odegaard's giving it to Partey, and Partey has given it straight back to. Jeez. Crystal Palace back on the attack. A free kick outside the box by Saliba. Ayew. Jonathan says Arteta has never lost on a Monday night. Carl says, I said 1-0. And Green Matters says, quick thinking from Eddie in the move for the free kick, which is obviously trained. But we are on the edge of our box. Crystal Palace lining up a free kick. This is dangerous, boys. Ramsdale is getting the wall prepared. It is kind of a comment, but I'll put that up in a moment. Okay, way over the top, but that's a scare. Quinn Young, we are making this way too difficult. Keeping teams in the game isn't how to win lots of games. No, you're right. It really matters. Ole's being their free kick taker, not available though. Okay. Oh. So Ramsdale is. They're doing a little triangle outside or inside the box. Saliba. White. Oh, come on. Just pump the ball. If anything, shoulder to shoulder. That I have to sympathize with Eddie for. Eddie's a small guy, yeah? No 6 foot striker.
That's what I said, isn't it? That's what I said. There's not the tallest of strikers.
No.
Although I did think that was a foul, Ralph.
You see, I'm a defender, so
so am I.
I'll gladly take that because I was imagining to get away with that one. But I'm always in defending of my attacker when they go up against the opposition. I say, come on, ref. But if it was me, I know I'll get a bye. So. Good matters. What's your take on Rice in this game? He's been okay, but excuse me. He's been okay. He's had a couple of touches and done a couple of runs through the box. Oh, it's a yellow card. What's that for? For time wasting? Tommy Asher's got a yellow card.
Yeah, that's the new
directive.
Yeah, directive there, isn't it? Taking too long for the France. They want the game to almost be non-stop. Yeah.
Okay. Here's a question: where is Kieran Tierney? Keep in mind, our left centre back is on the bench.
Dear.
Good matters. I'm a striker. I stand 1.993 meters tall. I love playing against you. I love playing against you, man.
I thought he's a midfielder, Ralph.
Well,
I was a
mid,
defender. I thought he's a midfielder.
if he's a midfielder,
No,
then
you. I
I know
thought
one
you
of
were a
my
midfielder.
guys. But if he was coming towards me, I'd love a tussle. I'd
No,
love a
Ralph. I said
tussle.
that wasn't midfield your position.
No, striker was my position when I joined that team, and then my pace started going. So it was midfield, centre midfield, then right back because I was still able to get back into position. So I was right back, centre right back. I
Ralph.
was.
Ralph.
Go
Look at the
on.
next comment in the chat from Carl. That's a funny one.
Okay, England robbed in the Ashes. England. England women's robbed in the World Cup final. Liverpool robbed in '89. Definitely Alan Paul. And it's terrible for the first goal.
Oh, Carl, you're so funny, man.
Somehow, I'm not sure if he'd be eligible to join in the World Cup group. Arsenal on the breakaway. Eddie's taken the ball away from Martinelli, but he's slowed the game down a bit and he's played it now to Havertz. Havertz has just been coasting, I have to say.
Yeah.
He's been coasting. What's your take on Martinelli? Martinelli has been Martinelli. He has run ragged. Odegaard pass, does a neat ball to Saka. Saka's going to do the same thing. Out, back in. But then Partey has a shot on goal and the goalkeeper palms it over the bar. Coin Young says, 6'2" striker here. I cannot defend Trossard sitting while Eddie plays.
Yeah. I said it, didn't I? I said it. You know, having an impact player, at some point you've got to start the impact play. If he's doing what you ask him to do, you know, why not show some impact?
Yeah.
You know, come at the blocks very, very quickly. But if you're going to keep playing a player like Havertz, but the thing is, it's like you spent £60 million on Kai Havertz. I'm still yet to see how he's affecting the game. And you hook him off and you put on Trossard. Start Trossard. Start him. Whenever, we're still 1-0 up.
Yeah, and Odegaard spoons the ball over to Rosette. John Aguno robbed in '89. Carl, 1 minute. John Aguno says Gabriel off to Saudi apparently.
No, all rumors.
They did show Kai Havertz heat map, but it was cold, so I think that maybe he didn't move too much.
All right. So on the stream I'm watching, they're just showing the touches that Kai Havertz has had.
Yeah.
In the opposing side. So he's had quite a number of touches, but you know, you can have a touch and it not to lead anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, the jury's still out. I know it's just the second game of the season, but
it's always fun, Carl, as always. And you're very welcome. You are very welcome on this channel. Gunnar Max comes in, and it's coming, Alex. What's your take on Havertz? There you go. Alex just mentioned that. Partey was on frame, and Colin Young says, no shade in Partey.
Well, when your man's playing at right back, you know what? It's a road to nowhere, man. If you're saying that he's like the element that makes Arsenal the team tick in that position there in the midfield, then stick him in the midfield, not at right back. But I get it; it's not his fault because he's been asked to do this by the manager.
Yeah. You know, the manager will say, "What I can see that you can tactically speaking, you can get up and down the pitch on the right side. So that's why I want you. And as a player, you have to, you can argue, but how far would that get you? Martinelli on the ball again, lays the ball to Tomiyasu, Odegaard, ball blocked. We are 64 minutes and 39 seconds to the count. Beg your pardon. First, Colin says Havertz is El Nenian every pass.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Carl says got to go the misses. Okay, Carl. We don't want you to be
He's
in
been
trouble.
summoned.
We don't want you to be in trouble. Thanks very much for joining, man. Much appreciated. And I catch
Nice
up
one,
on
Carl.
another video. Take care,
Nice one,
Carl. Much blessings, bro. Guna Matters is saying touching the ball is one thing. Tommy had more impact plays than Havertz. He has disappeared.
Yeah.
And midfield, not left out, right back, abacus, triangle action specialist. Guna Matters comes in. Martinelli for me didn't have any impact either, but he runs. No, he's running now.
Yeah, but you know we've always said, Ralph. You know, why can't we see a Bukayo Saka and Martin, you know, switching from time to time?
Had a shot on goal, and it's gone towards.
If Martinelli is not getting any joy on the left hand side, swap over with Bukayo Saka, and just kind of swap it up. But again, you know, they're just following the instructions by their manager, aren't they?
Referee, have a look. Yellow. Tommy Ashley got caught out, and a yellow card. He's off. He's off.
Who?
Tommy Ashley. He's got 2 yellows.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The referee, the Arsenal players are remonstrating with the referee, but it was a cheap. What's it cheap?
No,
he had his hand on is it Ayu's back?
I mean, in isolation, would that have been a yellow card anyway? And actually, two things I've seen there. That the Arsenal players should not be surrounding the referee.
No.
And even Mikel Arteta's reaction there, he's lucky that he's not getting a yellow card as well.
Exactly.
But I'm just looking, Ralph, would that have been a yellow card in isolation? If it was any given... Let's have a look.
I think it would have been half.
Oh,
yeah,
no, that's not a yellow card, man.
You don't think
that's not a yellow card offence. Yeah. That is very, very harsh. Very, very harsh.
Oh. Well,
and I even thought the first yellow card he got for the throw in, that was very, very harsh as well. But the second yellow card that's not a yellow card offence, man.
Well, we're down to 10 men, and we've got 68 minutes to play. Actually, coming up to 68 minutes played, and now Gabriel is going to come on.
Yeah, that was very, very harsh.
Colin says it, and actually says the same thing.
Yeah, it was almost nothing. Well, it was nothing.
It was innocuous, but the thing is, the referee we're just talking. Actually, what were we saying about? Someone came up. Someone did mention about the referee. Where was it? There was a comment earlier, and I said, "Well, the referee it has been, it's just been standard." I think it's a past comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikel Arteta is very lucky. It's understandable. You know, his reaction to
Havertz. Martinelli is off, and he looks. Yeah, he's annoyed. Martinelli is annoyed. He's not having no comments with Arteta, which is understandable.
Oh, well.
Carl's coming and say, good luck, catch you soon. Take care, Carl, man.
Cheers, Carl. Thanks for that, man.
Yeah, getting lots of love. Carl said, remember I said 1-0, he said. to be fair, the time wasting yellow was unnecessary as well. There you
So
go, Carl.
Martinelli does not look happy at all.
No, it's not.
He's
It's
come
not.
off for Gabriel Magalhães, and he does not look happy at all.
No. Why
And
must Martinelli be sacked and not Havertz?
Exactly. You still got to have that threat, up front. And from what I've seen, Havertz hasn't warranted that time. How many minutes? Well, 70 minutes, 70 odd minutes. So it's understandable.
Koyan said the same thing. Martinelli off for Gabriel. Havertz has done so much. There you go, Carl. You're still getting some more love from all of us here as well.
Cheers, Carl.
That was our own doing. That was off our own doing. The referee had nothing to do really. Okay, you can give a yellow for time wasting. I suppose he could have warned Tomiyasu because it wasn't a foul. It was more of a collision. But Crystal Palace will go.
What you mean the second yellow card?
The second yellow card was.
But there was nothing much in that. There was
no. That's what I'm saying. It was innocuous. There was nothing much to it, but I don't know why the referee felt he needed to, but obviously he has. There's no going back for it now. So Crystal Palace are, all man at the pump at the moment.
Ralph.
Yes.
So you know what? Again, I know it's early doors, only a second game, but when I look at this Arsenal performance, it's like they've not gelled. Really, it's so broken up, the performance.
Are they looking? The referee is the referee going to look at get VAR because it could be a potential penalty. Sorry, you went in between two players. I went through Rice and Partey, and he's looking for a penalty. So it's a throw. Jeez. So Thomas asking for a yellow. He might just get a yellow for that. Yes, he can't be doing that.
Exactly. But they've said that many years ago. You can't show that like you're asking for a card.
What's the referee doing now? Okay, so there's two more. Another sub coming on for Crystal Palace. 15 off, 29 coming on. Is that Decore?
And even Gabriel Magalhães is saying that the player dived. You can't do that. You can't signal. You can't.
No. And so Jeff Schrupp off and Amanda do. Yeah, we go. Koyan, we are lucky again. Red card for the twit. And Gunmatter says, I think that was a penalty, really.
I don't think it was. I think there's a bit of simulation there. They're just showing the replay over and over again.
Yeah.
So he's gone out and he's gone in again. He's gotten past some Rice and Thomas Partey's right leg. But I think there's some simulation there, so I wouldn't. Yeah. That's not a penalty. It's not a penalty for me. But again, look, Thomas Partey is not learning this, and you can't say that the player dived, and you can't ask for a card. They're lucky. They're very, very lucky. Yeah, he touched him, but was that enough to say it's a penalty? Not really. Not for me. Just because there's contact doesn't mean necessarily it's a penalty.
Coin's coming. I believe that was a penalty as well. Could have been a pen on Rice grabbing or Partey dangling that leg.
Yeah, I disagree.
We've seen them being given, and we've seen them not being given. So we have to thank our lucky stars. But
What I'm concerned about is the player's reaction, Ralph.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't signal that it should have been a card or the player dived. I'll be very, very careful with that.
Eddie earns us a free kick. Oh, it's trying to come back on now, have you? Okay, so free kick to Arsenal. 75 minutes gone, and it's going to be possession football for the whole 25 minutes plus. Sorry, 15 minutes plus anything that the ref wants to add. So probably add another like 15 minutes on top of that. Oh, dear.
Yeah, Glenn, I understand what you're saying, but it looked like the player was already looking to fall over Thomas Partey's leg. So that's, for me, that's simulation, isn't it?
In fact,
For
that
me,
should be that could be a reverse yellow card if you're trying to con the referee into giving you a free kick or a penalty. That I've seen them given as well.
So, guys, so far, go on, Ralph.
I'll say this is the thing with Arsenal is we have a lot of possession. Just imagine now, if one of the goals from Eddie had gone in, we've had 2-goal cushion with about 71 minutes to go. We need to score at least 2 more goals. Every time they pump the ball forward, it's not going to go to Eddie's feet. It's going to go straight to a Crystal Palace player and then come back at us again.
But so far, touch wood, they've not made the most of the extra man, have they? Really?
Well, not yet.
And again,
but then,
you've got Havertz, to me, who's coasting, Ralph.
Yeah.
He's just coasting.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not. I mean, he had a shot that went to the corner post. But other than that, they're planting balls into the box. Crystal Palace trying to put the ball through. I have a needle. Stand, just stand. Just all you got to do is stand. Free kick to Arsenal. Okay, so Koyan's coming 17 minutes with only one full sub. And Gunnar Matters comes in. Yes, Ralph. If it was simulation, then a yellow has to be produced to a player going down because that is then manipulating the play. Yeah, exactly. If you think it's not a free kick, but you think that the player is simulated and is also saying, card, then he should have a yellow card. Jorginho is the next sub warming up, and Eddie Nketiah is coming off.
Wow. I won't take off Nketiah because, you still need that threat up front, innit?
Well, I think Arteta wants to shut up shop.
Yeah, which could be detrimental.
He shut up shop when he had that team at the beginning, to be honest, because putting Partey right back, I don't understand. Colin Young comes fresh legs, and we bring the oldest player we have on.
There's your phrase, Ralph. What in the world? Deary me, man. Ralph.
Yeah.
You know what? Just remember, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon, man. You still got 36 more games to go this season, Ralph.
Oh, dear Lord. I thought my nerves couldn't handle it last season. This season, They're going over the Tomiyasu first yellow card. And then this.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. Good amount of I'll put Kira on and get TP in the middle and take Havertz off the pitch. Man, I don't understand.
Yeah, that
Martinelli
first,
yeah, there you go. Martinelli and Eddie are off.
the first yellow card was for me was I don't know. The second one was very,
Marginal.
very harsh.
Hmm.
There's almost nothing. It's like the referee was like waiting, was hoping to pull out his red card, and he did it, didn't he?
Oh, he did, and he did it again. So we're down to 10 men.
All right, 10 minutes to go, people.
Plus extra.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say is, Ralph, it's like, look at the first game. Again, I know it's only the first game of the season. They were coasting, and then Forest got that goal back, and we kind of, escaped the 3 points. This one,
nerves.
Yeah, this one here, it's like Arsenal, it looked so disjointed, man.
And we give away the ball. Throw to Crystal Palace. Gabriel is steaming. Ball sprayed out to Crystal Palace midfielder, trying to take it forward. Arsenal in their defensive blocks. Crystal Palace trying to tentatively have a go.
Gabriel, just take it easy, man. Take it easy. You don't want to be giving the referee, an opportunity to pull out his yellow card again. We're already down to 10 men.
I think there'll be another yellow.
You reckon?
Yeah. Yeah, I think there'll be another yellow.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Okay.
I think the referee's just done that to try and...
Havertz had to get a yellow for wasting time on the throw-in. Tommy had the ball much shorter than and Gunamattas comes in. Ayew is on a yellow. Get him to react in then and get him sent off and be ruthless.
Well, yeah, that's what you would do, innit? If you're an attacker and you're the defender, you're trying to get past, is on a yellow card, you'd go at him again, wouldn't you?
Another stop for Crystal Palace. Corey Young's going back in. You are centre-back playing against Arsenal with 10 men and Havertz at striker. Scared? Come on, man. What kind of throw was that? Oh, forget that. Ball into the box. Again, headed up. Arsenal managed to head it for another throw to Crystal Palace. Rice is telling his players to get up pitch. Crystal Palace just playing along their midfield lines at the moment. A bit of slick passing at the moment, Crystal Palace. All that Arsenal has to do is just stand up. Partey gives away a corner.
Is there another goal in this, Ralph?
I wouldn't put it past us to leak one in, because as I just put up there, Roy's throwing kitchen sink at the moment. We're trying to get the ball away, but Crystal Palace is playing their version of tiki-taki football outside the box. And Arsenal trying to gather. Saka can only get the ball up to another Crystal Palace player. Ball's launched into the box. And Partey needs to whack that upfield for Crystal Palace throw. Crystal Palace quick throw. In this half, last 15 minutes, Crystal Palace had 80% of the possession to Arsenal's 20%. Ball placed in and a header just gone wide from Crystal Palace. You can't believe it.
Backs to the wall stuff.
Yeah, all you have to do is just get that in there. Good methods. If I'm Trossard, I'll be thinking, why? Why did I come here? Corey Young said, this is silliness. I'm officially disgusted. L with favourites. Well, referee ain't going to give anything on that. It's a Crystal Palace ball. And Crystal Palace going to try and hustle through Arsenal's defensive lines. Where the ball is encamped in Crystal Palace half until now. There's a breach and Crystal Palace are slowly making their way through the Arsenal half. Ball played that wide. Back to the centre for Crystal Palace. And back wide again. Crystal Palace. The ball blocked by Partey. And back to their midfield. And back along the right side of the field, attacking right to left. And encamped.
Well, listen, if we do escape with three, with a win, the most important thing is the 3 points, isn't it, Ralph? The performance, not a great performance, but you go away.
We'll talk
homes.
about that in a moment.
Okay.
Crystal Palace are still having the ball in the box, and Arsenal again wicket away. 87 minutes. Crystal Palace still on the offensive. Crystal Palace working the ball from right to left. Partey trying to get in. Crystal Palace looking at wide again to the far right. Saka defending. Ball chipped in. Back in again. Referee looking at who's there. And the ball's gone wide again for Crystal Palace. Ball chipped in again by Crystal Palace. Go from right to left this time. Crystal Palace gather the ball. They're number 3. And then Partey having to stand up again. Ball again, played across the defensive lines outside the box, Arsenal's box. And the ball snatched, and Saka buys a foul.
You can see why he should have kept on Nketiah, isn't it? You still got to have the target man up front.
Yeah.
Well,
Gunnarsson is coming. There is now no forwards to make a run for it on the count.
Look at that. You see? I'm just watching the action there. The point I'm just making there. You still got to have your target man up front.
Corey Young is coming. Why wouldn't you move Saka central and have us right with this mess? At least give them something to fear. At this moment in time, Odegaard is coming off and Saka is coming off.
Yay! Zinchenko! Kivor! Jacob Kivor!
Partey too scared to tackle, are you? Ghana teammates. And Koyam says, Saka off. Zinni on? What in God's name? We are coming up to the 90. Arsenal back in possession. Ball played out to White. White skips. Saliba. Pass the ball to Partey to Jorginho to Havertz. Zinchenko back on the ball. And now you can see what they're doing. They're holding the ball for possession's sake.
Yeah.
Ball played out. And now Crystal Palace. It's the 90. How long is the referee going to give? 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Added.
That's about right. With the new
Good matters. Who's going to score now? Ramsdale. Possession football. Arsenal playing the ball around a bit.
Yeah.
Kiro.
Got to do this for 7 minutes now.
Yeah. And they bought a foul and a yellow card to a Crystal Palace player. Corey Young says Zinchenko is pressing with 10 men. Decore has bought a yellow. To check Decore. Well, guys, what do you think of the match so far? Because I've just been kind of nonplussed. I think Roy is thinking, what does he need to do in order to try and get the ball? And Arteta's thinking this could be an Arteta masterclass because nobody will believe that can put a party right back and still come away with something.
Oh dear.
Crystal Palace in possession, pumping the ball forward and wide.
I'm just wondering if they can get that yellow card rescinded. The second yellow card for Tomiyasu. To me, that was nothing.
It was nothing, but I don't think they will rescind. It's Arsenal Act. When was the last time we ever had a yellow card rescinded?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the days of Arsene Wenger. Almost never, innit? Never.
Yeah. I think it might have been 1887 after we was established that we actually had a card rescinded. Crystal Palace working the ball from right to left now.
5 minutes. Well, I'm on 5 minutes of extra time to be played.
Ball pumped into the box. And easy take for Ramsdale. Ramsdale will wait till their player comes to him. And his defenders move upfield.
Well, there's no target man, is there?
Anyone in the yellow shirt's a target man, Alex.
No, up front, man, up front.
Well, he's pumped it up front. And a bit of a shove. Referee. Is that Havertz? Havertz. I think it looks like Havertz got a yellow card. I told you it'd be another yellow card.
All right, Ralph.
Yeah. There's an innocuous push in the back, which a defender always expects.
Oh, right. No, he got the yellow card for kicking the ball away.
Oh, I got it. Okay, well,
Yeah, because the referee was just going back in position. But as you saw Havertz kicking the ball away, that's what he got the yellow card for.
Okay, let's go back into the chat because there's been quite a few. Good Match says, take it to the big box and possibly get Gabriel, get a goal. Koyan said, I thought this dude was out of this world football IQ. Why press with 10 men? Good Matters, VAR supposed to get involved with red cards and they didn't even review it. And Havertz, confirmed by Alex, Havertz yellow for kicking the ball away.
Yeah.
Ball pumped up forward after a mix-up between two players. And Chris Palace get the ball back to the keeper, and the keeper whips it over to two of the players. One of the players is Ayers. Ball chipped up, held up. Everyone in the box. Ramsdale comes out of his box, and the ball goes over the bar. Good matters. If Havertz got a yellow for taking time to take the throw in, this would have been another red. Yeah. And Colin Young, this is all for football. No idea what I'm watching. Well, you're watching the watch along with Raz, Colin. It's a watch along, mate. I wish I really do wish I could improve on the content and the quality, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Crystal Palace back in possession once again.
1 minute to go.
And they're screaming. Youngsters skip past one defender. Ayers back on the ball again. Ball whipped in again. And Saliba clears the defensive line. Ball needs to be pumped in by Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace lose possession. Eats up some more of that clock. Midfielder for Crystal Palace has the ball again, trying to dink the ball wide, and in doing so, Shevchenko standing, two defenders in, Ramsdale drops but picks it up and gathers.
Your wingman, Ralph.
Hang on. Ashley D says, I'm hitting the full button, but it's broken. Good matters, the watch along are more entertaining than the game now. Oh, I appreciate it, good matters. I appreciate that. And it's over. From my screen, it's over. 1-0 win. Calling on simple fact, Rice was upgrade Xhaka, then we completely FA dangle our shape and have our best defender benched and two key players move out of position. We went backwards. But in that, it's a 1-0 win to Arsenal. I didn't see it coming. I think Crystal Palace probably feel maybe a little bit hard done by, but on the balance of play, you know, we did hit the post. Thank you, Ashley D. And we win. Just. Yes, we won. We just won. I wasn't convinced. I know it's almost like the last match we played. A win's a win. You know, if you want dazzling football, this was not it. I'm sorry, this was not it. But I think Arteta feels that he's vindicated with his decision. When you win, there's nothing much more you can say really, other than okay, the boss has got it right. There's something in it that we didn't see that he can see, but we scraped it, and we are in third place with Brighton top with goal difference. Man City in second place, Arsenal third, Brentford fourth, Liverpool. I put Liverpool fifth at the moment, and everybody else. Crystal Palace are in 11th place with Man United 12th, and Fulham 13th, Chelsea 15th, Everton on the bottom. So actually, it comes back in again. Well, from the game so far, I do not think we have any chance to win the league so far. And lucky, I assume I should wait until it goes sideways to be justified. I cannot. This is not good enough. No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm I don't know. We got away. We got away. You know, we've got the take-ins, and we've driven away in a car. It's only got 3 wheels, but we got away. So Goodmans comes in. We are not winning the title like this. And Thomas Partey at right back. No, we're not. It was just a penalty that saved us. Quaylan comes in again. Great watch along, Raz. I was hoping to watch a football match, not a laboratory experiment. Yeah, we got a laboratory experiment. But the mad professor has done it again. He's concocted a weird concoction that worked. I don't know what more to say. Guys, Arsenal have done it. They've won the second match, and it wasn't convincing. It wasn't attractive football. It wasn't football that makes your mouth water and savour. It was nothing like the Women's World Cup. I have to keep going back on that. It was just survival, what we did. So what I will say, guys, is thank you very much for joining me on the watch along. Thank you, Ashley D, for looking after me. Emerson, as always, with the team sheets as well as you. And you guys joining in. Carl, I hope you're okay. You know, you got to do what the missus says. Alex will testify to that. As for me, I'm going to have a takeaway, unpack my bags because I was away, and get some rest in for the next watch along. So, guys, take care, stay safe, be kind to one another, savour the win, and we go again next time. Guys, take care. Have a great evening and a great few days as well. Take care, and I'll see you guys on the next watch along. Take care. It's Raz from Canfor TV, and I'm gone. Bye.